Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Senator John Fetterman again taking sides against his own party. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Senator Fetterman has been a thorn in the side of the Democrat Party since he got in office. You know, they thought they were electing a super progressive, and what they got was a moderate. What they got was 1980s and 1990s Joe Biden, not the Joe Biden we saw. And Fetterman just recently said he supports the raids that ICE has been doing. They got some child predators off the street, and he supports the Trump administration's efforts. And he said, look, you can't just live your life saying everything Trump does is bad. That's ridiculous. This is obviously a good thing. We're obviously supporting this. Democrats can't do it. Most Democrats, they can't give Trump that win. And it's to their detriment because people see right through that phoniness. You know what I mean? And so I think that, Fetterman, he's on the right track. He's on the right path if he wants even higher office. I don't want to see him do it because we still have a lot of things we disagree about, like the right to choose abortion. I'm very against, I'm very pro-life. So that's a big one for me. It's probably my most important issue. Now, in another clip, he actually talks about the Jeffrey Epstein saga, and he agrees with Trump. He says it's just a distraction. There's bigger fish to fry. And he goes on to kind of talk about things the Republicans are doing that he's against. But the point is, it's another instance where he sides with Trump and says this is a distraction. This is not important. This is not what people are worried about in their day-to-day lives. Now, I tend to agree, although I do want to see those files. I want to see them because I want the powerful people who hurt these women and children to be held accountable. That being said, I want you to listen to what he said about that and let me know what you think in the comments.
All to pay for these tax cuts and saddling us with debt in the process.
And speaking about health care, Congressman, yesterday the vice president also said that the Medicaid changes in the bill were about preserving the program for those who really need it. What's your response to that?
Yeah, you should go talk to the folks at a senior center. I was here visiting in my district in Western Pennsylvania today, who are already planning for what it will mean to see what these Medicaid cuts affect their ability to deliver care, how the SNAP cuts will affect not just the folks who they care for, but the workers in this industry, which is tough. They're planning, and I've heard from nursing home operators, I've heard from hospital operators, they're planning for dark days ahead because of these cuts.
And Congressman, another big story that's been out there this month, and we talked about it earlier in the program, it's the saga surrounding government files on Jeffrey Epstein. Some of your colleagues, though, say it's not worth bringing up at all. Your state's senior senator, John Fetterman, just told NBC News that clearly it is a distraction. I'm much more concerned about more substantial things like cuts in Medicaid and now coming up in September, now not shutting the government down. I mean, there's so much more, I think, so much more impactful at this point for me. What's your take on that? Do you agree with Senator Fetterman?
I care about those things, and believe me, I'm spending a lot of time protecting my constituents' health care, dealing